Hey, what's going on? It's Will Graham, the Gorilla Gamer. You know, it seems like every Halloween you get the same rehashed list of top fives, top whatever, of the scariest games to play on Halloween. Games to get you into the Halloween spirit. Games that'll want you to shove a Halloween dildo in your ass. Whatever the gimmick may be, I decided to go against the grain, and do a top six unique Halloween style NES games. So, let's just go down the list. Number one, Xenophobe. Xenophobe is kind of like it's very interesting. It was an arcade port. You pick out of three different people, characters, and you have to, it's a side scroller. You go around, you shoot aliens and other xenophobes. It's actually really fun. I play this all the time. It's about as scary as you're going to get on the NES, but this one's number 6, Xenophobe. Number 5, it's a good game, really hard, but man, I have a hard time getting very far at all in this game. And it's by one of my favorite companies, Data East, and it's Werewolf, The Last Warrior. Now, this game is a side-scroller, looks really good, graphics are great, sound is great. But again, very hard. You're a guy. You turn into a werewolf. You have superpowers, but you don't get to keep it that long, obviously. But another great game, number 5, Werewolf: The Last Warrior. Coming in at number 4 is it could be lauded as a Castlevania ripoff, Castlevania 2 ripoff, whatever. It's good, and they did a damn good job. And in my opinion, they did better than Castlevania 2. I'm a Castlevania 1 fan. Castlevania 2, not so much because of the level of it being so cryptic. But 8 Eyes, number 4. 8 Eyes is awesome. Instead of a whip like, Simon Belmont, you use a sword and you have an eagle on your shoulder that you get to send into different levels and all this stuff. It's very unique. It has a very innovative play style. But it has a really cool atmosphere as well. It's kind of like a haunted house the same type of atmosphere maybe as Castlevania, but that's about it. So number 4, 8 Eyes. Get this, so good. Number 3 is an awesome shoot 'em up called Abadox, and it's really cool. It's kind of like Life Force, where you're inside of a body. It's like that movie Inner Space, where you're in a body type of a deal, but you're this guy. And you can, it's just a shoot 'em up, but there's all sorts of really cool visuals. Again, as scary as you're going to get for the NES, but, bloody stuff. It's just really cool. Great game. I highly recommend you get Abadox. Especially fun to play with the NES advantage. This game, number 2, being one of my favorite of all time series, and I'm such a big fan of the genre, is Maniac Mansion. I also love Day of the Tentacle as well for the PC, and it's even on PS4, Vita. I highly recommend you playing through Maniac Mansion. But even if you do get Day of the Tentacle, there is a version of, the full version, Commodore 64 version of Maniac Mansion. Now, is this the best port of it? Probably not, but it was one of the main ones that I had access to as a kid. Loved it. Number 2, Maniac Mansion. Highly recommend you getting this game if you haven't played it. It's a point-and-click style. It is a hilarious story by Ron Gilbert with LucasArts. Gotta get it if you're a fan of that genre. If not, if you're more of an action type of person, this game might not be for you. And number 1 is definitely going to be Monster in My Pocket. Now, this one might come up on other lists. It is a popular game, and it is a Konami game, so you're going to get really good quality out of it. But it's a co-op game. It's a couch co-op game where you and a buddy, one of you could be Frankenstein while the other one's Dracula. And it's a really good, they did a really good job balancing it. It has a very Konami feel to it, tight controls, really kick-ass sound. Can't recommend this one enough. That's why it's on my number 1. And it kind of gives you that monster Halloween type feel that, everybody is just wanting so bad. But anyway, these are my top 6, not top 5. Being a little crazy this time, but top 5 unique Halloween style scary NES games. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I'll have some more of these up in a little bit. Will the Gorilla Gamer, Lates.